I wanted to go over briefly my build on my 5.9 Cummins. That's from my 2006 Ram pickup. I've broken the piston rings in both number 1 and number 6 cylinders, and after some research I've concluded that it's due to an overfueling condition, either from program or faulty injectors or lack of air. So I found an aftermarket intake system which utilizes this access port and this access port, which are both sealed by freeze plugs. They look like freeze plugs, but there's no water against them. They actually go directly from the intake into the number 1 and the number 6 ports. So somehow I'm going to plumb these two ports to my main supply from my intake horn and try to supply these two cylinders with more air to prevent this from happening again. The root cause is probably an excessive amount of tune at elevation, I should say, because this truck climbed Pikes Peak last year and I had number 7 loaded on my Smarty SO6. So as you rise in elevation, your oxygen level is depleting. Therefore, you have more fuel, which caused a washdown condition and ultimately burned up the rings in number 1 and number 6. Started using a bunch of oil. Started to smoke, started to start hard, and finally I ripped it apart to see what the deal was. Over here I've got the pistons that I removed. Try to show you quickly number 1 and number 6. This is number 1. As you can see, the top groove is missing a piston ring. It was broken, still lying in its land, not excessively damaging the cylinders, but definitely grooved them to the point where it'll need board. This is number 6, same story. And if you look at any other pistons, you'll notice that all of their top rings are intact. There's no burnt heads. All the heads of the pistons look good. But definitely number 1 and number 6 had broken rings, so I'm trying to come up with a solution. There'll be more video to come. This engine will receive a Hamilton cam, hardened 12-valve rods, Molly pistons with coated skirts, and a full ARP stud kit, including CA625 for my head. As the build continues, I will post videos. But I wanted to share with you my preliminary observation and diagnosis and hopefully a repair for the situation. So I will talk to you guys later. Cummins forever. Out.